Hola, hola, mis amores, and welcome back to your favorite channel for learning Spanish, Everyday Español. Mi nombre es Madison, and I'm so excited to have you here with us again. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? If you watched my previous video, you should probably know how to respond to ¿Cómo estás? Let us know in the comments how you guys have been doing, how you've been keeping up with it, and honestly, I do want to know. ¿Cómo estás? If you didn't watch our last video, go check it out so now you can respond to ¿Cómo estás? Today's lesson, I really want to focus on introducing ourselves in Spanish because when you meet somebody for the very first time, you use a greeting, how are you? And now we're on the third step of introducing yourself or answering the question what your name is and asking the other person what their name is. Names are important because it's how we identify, and it also tells us a lot about our culture depending on what we are named. So your name is important, how you pronounce your name, and getting somebody else's name right is very important. I remember a couple years back, there was this campaign from a soda company where they would put their different names on their soda bottles. And I remember how cool it was to walk into a store and try to find my name. So names are so important. And today we're going to learn how you can say your name, pero en español. So in Spanish, there are a couple ways you can ask what's your name. Today, I really just want to focus on one of these ways. The way that you can ask what's your name, pero en español, is ¿Cuál es tu nombre? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Which means like, what's your name? Now, again, there are a couple ways you can ask what's your name in Spanish, but this is the one we're going to focus on today. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Okay, Madison, I got it. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? I think I got that. Now, how do I say my name is, pero en español? Okay, so to respond to ¿Cuál es tu nombre? You would say, mi nombre es blank. So, let's practice. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Let me know in the comments. Mi nombre es blank. Mi nombre es Madison. Madison. Mi nombre es Madison. All right, so pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I like this question because one, I feel like it's a lot more common, but also because it kind of follows the same structure sentence pattern that we do in English when we say my name is, because we have mi nombre es. My name is. All right, so we got it down. We got ¿Cuál es tu nombre? What's your name? And you have mi nombre es blank. My name is. But now I want to take it a step further. Okay, I feel like that was pretty straightforward. Let's talk about how we can say what somebody else's name is. The question pretty much follows the same kind of structure. You still use ¿Cuál es? Okay, but to say, for example, what is your mom's name? You would say ¿Cuál es el nombre de tu madre? ¿Cuál es el nombre de tu madre? So if I want to say, what's your sister's name? ¿Cuál es el nombre de tu hermana? ¿Cuál es el nombre de tu hermana? If you want to say, what's your dog's name? ¿Cuál es el nombre de tu perro? ¿Cuál es el nombre de tu perro? So if you're following with me, you're doing great. But it really follows the same kind of structure. ¿Cuál es el nombre? Person you're trying to identify. And that's about it. So what is your mom's name? ¿Cuál es el nombre de person's name? Or person you're trying to get their name from. So, for example, okay, if somebody asks me, oh, Madison, ¿cuál es el nombre de tu madre? I would respond with, el nombre de mi madre es Jennifer. El nombre de mi madre es Jennifer. The name of my mom is Jennifer. But it always has to follow that structure. El nombre de, the name of, my mom is blank. All right, let's do a couple more. If somebody asks me, what's your dog's name? Somebody might say, ¿Cuál es el nombre de tu perro? I would say, el nombre de mi perro es Oso. El nombre de mi perro es Oso. My dog's name is Oso. Okay, so let's do another one. If somebody asks, what's your dad's name? I would say, el nombre de mi padre es Kevin. El nombre de mi padre es Kevin. All right, so you might be looking at me and being like, okay, I think I'm following, but I don't know the words for like sister, brother, dad, mom. That's okay. So if you just want to ask what's her name or what's his name, I got you. All right, so to ask what is his name, you're at a party, you see there's a man over there, you're like, oh wait, what's his name? You would say, ¿Cuál es el nombre de él? to say, okay, you see a woman at a party. You want to say, what's her name? ¿Cuál es el nombre de ella? De ella. What's her name? And you're like, okay, Madison, simple enough. But how do I say, oh, her name is this? You would say, su nombre es blank. Her name is Maria. Her name is Jessica. Su nombre es Mariana. Su nombre es Jessica. Su nombre es Peter. Su nombre es Kevin. All right, time for another daily lesson. Got to maintain my streak. And this lesson on the Unacademy app goes perfectly with our lesson for today. So we're working on introducing others, okay? So my name is John. Okay, so I'm translating it to Spanish, and it says, mi nombre blank John. What do you guys think? What goes in that blank? Mi nombre yo, John? Mi nombre soy, John? Mi nombre hola, John? Or mi nombre es? Definitely es. Okay, thank you. All right, so now I'm matching me with my nombre, name, is es, yo, I. Perfect. Okay, to talk about somebody else, you can say él es. He is. We got that one down. Okay, so él, he. He is. Él es. Él es mi hermano. Okay. Él es hombre. He's a man. Okay. All right. He is my friend. We're translating that to Spanish. Él es mi amigo. All right. Padre. We're dragging some pictures. Hombre. Niña. Perfecto. I just completed my streak for the day. Thank you for your help. And actually, it went along perfectly with today's lesson. All right, so let's play a game. Let's do some celebrity guessing name games. Because there are so many celebrities out there that don't actually go by their real name. They have like a stage name. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a celebrity on the screen, and I'm going to ask you, what is their real name? Okay? Are you ready? I love this game. I'll give you 3 options, and you guys are going to let me know in the comments what you guys think their answer is. And no cheating. Don't cheat. This is for fun and to learn. All right, let's get started with the game. Let's start off with Bruno Mars. We all know and we love him. When I was your man. When I was your man. Okay, sorry, that was cheesy and weird. But anyway, let's start off with him, because if you didn't know, his real name is not Bruno Mars. Okay? So, ¿cuál es el nombre de Bruno Mars? El nombre de Bruno Mars es Peter Hernandez. Su nombre es Peter Hernandez. I'll be honest, I didn't even know that one. Because, I don't know, where'd you get Bruno from? Who knows? We have all these stage names for celebrities. All right, our next celebrity, the famous Marilyn Monroe. Did you know that's not even her real name? All right, so ¿cuál es el nombre de Marilyn Monroe? All right, option 1. Su nombre es Norma Monroe. Option 2, su nombre es Norma Marilyn. Or option 3, su nombre es Norma Mortensen. Lock in your answer. Let's write it in a full sentence, okay? Su nombre es Norma Mortensen. All right, our next contender, our next celebrity that doesn't actually use their real name, Lady Gaga. ¿Cuál es el nombre de Lady Gaga? Option A, Lady Smith. Option 2, su nombre es Stephanie Anderson. Or option 3, su nombre es Stephanie Germanotta. All right, what do you think it is? Type it, full sentence. Su nombre es what you think her real name is in Spanish. All right, su nombre es Stephanie Germanotta. I honestly couldn't have even guessed that one. Stephanie Germanotta. Our next celebrity that doesn't go by their real name is Rihanna. ¿Cuál es el nombre de Rihanna? Option 1. Su nombre es Robin Fenty. Option 2. Su nombre es Robin Hernandez. Or option 3. Su nombre es Juliana Fenty. So, Rihanna. Su nombre es Robin Fenty. All right, amigos, let's recap for today. Okay, so far in our previous videos, we've learned introductions and greetings, how to respond to ¿Cómo estás?, some goodbyes, and now how to ask what your name is and how to respond. That's a lot. But now we can successfully have that scenario, that small talk conversation that you have when you're meeting somebody new at a party. So let's go through it together. I'll say one part, you say another part, or you put it down in the comments what you would respond to me. Okay? All right, final scenario, putting everything back together. Okay, I'll start. Hola, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, gracias. Estoy feliz, estoy bien, muchas gracias. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Okay, mi nombre es Madison. Mi nombre es Madison. Hasta mañana, chao. Did you just successfully have that small talk interaction with me? Give yourself a huge pat on the back. That is amazing. Putting it all together from these last 3 videos, you're doing wonderful. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the guessing game with the celebrities, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and tune in next time on Everyday Español for more Spanish lessons just like this. Ciao, adios, me voy.